if you're into movie making, if your job is in graphics, or you know, you're an editor, you're into filmmaking and all that, might need your help. Let's have a chat. Anyways, I'll talk about twists. What's a twist? Twists and turns. What are we talking about here? We're talking about our physical self, so we pertain that to our 3D reality. Twists and turns. So like, that was a twist, or I've turned and I'm walking, you know, that's me through my vehicle performing a twist or a turn. And I did one earlier, so instead of walking through the uni and to the beach, I walked to the uni, round back to where I'm going, which is back away from the uni and away from the beach. Why have I done that? Alright, that's interesting. That's an interesting question. There's work about, there's construction that's going on. On this occasion, I felt a real rush, a surge of energy required elsewhere. So I'm just following that. Alright, so I'm going to do some more kilometres. Already pushed past 5 kilometres, so I'm going to do more and more and more. Every day, here's a tip for everyone and anyone. Doesn't matter who you are. Every day we're going to do 15 kilometres. Easy 15 kilometres of walking. It takes 3 hours though. But that's the measure of health. You need to hit that quota every day. If you can't hit that quota, so if you can't fit it into that time frame, 3 hours, well, don't walk. Get on a bicycle. If you can't jog, well then the bicycle's for you, right? That's going to cut it down to like an hour and, an hour. You have to do an hour's worth of cycling every day. It's compulsory, I'm telling you. I've researched and I've looked into all the data, all the science. We need 15 kilometers of walking movement every day. This is essential. Yeah, it's really, really essential. And so if you're watching this and you're like, you know what? 15 kilometers, and think about this, the twists and turns, the path of your life, the course of your life. Let me just pop, yeah? You'll think it's easy, but is it so easy for you to balance your thoughts and your mind and your being and say, you know what? I have the time for this. I have the time and I'm doing it. I'm doing my 15 kilometers today. How many times have you said that in the last 5 years? How many times have you decided that today was your day? You were going to take on today and reach your fitness goal or your food goal. What was your food and fitness goal? See, for the last 5 years, that's what I've been doing every day. I've been waking up, I've been setting some type of, for the most part, so maybe not 365 out of 365 days a year, but maybe, alright, let's say 300 or 365 days a year. I've been getting up, I've had on the forefront of my holistic being that the energy and the aura of what is mine and what is to be consumed and enthused by this developing body, this developing mind, the developing collective consciousness, because I am, you are, we are together on this channel vibing. Well, right, you're listening, I'm fucking pop. Twists and turns. I'm going to do another one here. It's interesting. I've just turned because there's a pillar. So, so I'm walking under the bridge at the minute by the river. Yeah? You just got to be aware. There's a trail on this side. That's the bike trail. Yeah? So I've got to walk along the foot trail, which is along the bike trail, but on this little sector of the bridge, there's construction and, there's an extension being put up. So the bike trail and the footpath is not so side by side, safely lined, marked out, and clear for us all to see. So you just got to be careful. It's a work in progress. So yeah, that's why I took a little twist on that occasion, because I was aware there was someone coming up, and I just thought, alright, this video is about twists and turns, so I'm going to tell you what's a twist, what's a turn. on the script of our lives, twists and turns occur regularly. For me, I do little pirouettes. I like to be nimble. I'm on my toes, so I'm on the balls to the walls, balls of my feet. I'm on my twinkle toes. I'm doing, all sorts of movements. But let me tell you, the twists and turns that my life takes, that it has taken, that it will continue to take, and how I travel and how I communicate and how I do things is just a small kind of epiphany. It's a small epiphany, and it's constant. So if we measure those small epiphanies and relate it to the constant, well then, should it be that all of our experiences put together, the higher self will experience epiphanies regularly? And yes. So this one for you, Doocy, when we practice, when we do the vibes, when someone's playing trumpet, that's beautiful. When we practice breath work, when we do the yoga, we do the meditation, there's something that happens. And then when we do the fast, I'm just gonna kind of sit up here, just soak in the beautiful jazz vibe. I love jazz music. It does something to me. I sat in on a cash game poker session while listening to jazz music one time, and I made a lot of money. Anyways, what was I talking about? I was talking about the elevation of our higher self, the mind, the vibration. When we practice the meditation and the yoga, we do the stretching daily, we do the breath work. I've been watching a guy, he's our guy, he's my bro, he's our bro, he's in us, he is us, he's of us, and he's just the content. His content is just, it's our content, and he knows. So he's sharing what we know, and he says the higher mind will sometimes progress and elevate the physical self into looking better than what it is. And so, of course, that is a measure of the collective reality that we've experienced up until now. And then where we find ourselves resting now, whether fasting or doing our work, whether that's highly intensive physical work, or we're using our mind a lot, or we're sedentary, it doesn't matter, right? Because this channel is about everything, and I'm about everyone, and I'm about discussing and dissecting and analyzing all of it. So everything that it is that puts us into the current can be caught up on by the higher self, which pushes up beyond what we are capable currently of exuding resonance-wise, vibration-wise, electromagnetic-wise. So basically the output, we're talking about output, we're talking about the true, if you want to get into the 3D, the 3D physical nature of our fitness. So that of course pertains to the output, so the amount that we can put out, so walking kilometers or cycling speed or weightlifting, how much you can lift, or the look, the physical look of the body. And so my mate just put out another one of our people, another one of our beautiful people. I don't have friends, I just have my people, my fam. He's my bro. I'll be honest, he just put out a video and he's like talking about mental degeneration, and I had to pull him up on that. And what I know that he's talking about is the fatigue or the lack of energy that the body is able to process and actualize along any, or part of his day, whatever he's doing, however he's doing it. If he's hydrated, if he isn't hydrated. And it's not about calories here, but how many calories he put in, how many calories he didn't put in. It's never about the calories. Energy does not come from food. Peace, love. Be aware. Do as you please. Harm no one, not even yourself. Come join me.